Everyone. Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast, episode 364. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Tim. What's up, Tim? What's up? You hear me? Okay. All right. So basically, what I wanted to talk about is there is no real right or wrong. Okay. Like there was this whole thing that started with. Let me just. I'm just. Okay. I'm muting you for a second, Tim. Okay. There was this whole thing started with this movement, this spoiler-free movement from Doctor Who TV UK. Now, I usually go on Doctor Who TV UK and all these other channels watching their spoilers, and nobody is innocent here. I mean, there has been situations where Doctor Who TV UK had spoiled the living crap out of episodes, have gotten the scoop, had ripped apart and basically told you everything there is to know about Time of Angels, not Time of Angels, Time of the Doctor, and 50th anniversary, and Series 8 stuff. But now what happened was there was an accident by the BBC Worldwide, and they basically leaked out 5 of the first 5 scripts for Series 8. So in this one situation, Doctor Who TV UK was not the first ones to get the leaked product, or the sites weren't the first ones to get the leaked stuff. They didn't have the first scoop. So fans got their hands on the scripts, and I was one of them that received the scripts. I read the scripts. I enjoyed it, and I did very few spoilers on it, but I did label the podcast on spoilers, okay, which, you see it on there. Now, there was a whole campaign that was started, Doctor Who TV UK, about a spoiler-free campaign, meaning there was like dissension that was created that, people who spoiled Doctor Who weren't real fans, blah, blah, blah. People started attacking friends, all this nonsense, okay? And there was situations where, people have been spoiled before. Like people have, gotten Series 7 finale in their homes, or, some of us have asked to see it in advance. We've got to read Time of the Doctor, and this whole thing about the Time Lords were going to give the Doctor regenerations and the cracks. This is a different situation. It's related to the instance. These sites weren't the first ones to get the leaks. Spoiler-free movement. The captain of this whole movement, Doctor Who UK, had broken their own campaign because they got the scoop, they got the leaks, so they leaked the crap out of Deep Breath. What we're going to talk about here, we're not doing any spoilers. That if you want to be spoiled, if you don't want to be spoiled, there is nothing wrong with either, okay? If you don't want to be spoiled, that's okay. If you want to be spoiled, that's okay. That doesn't make you less of a Whovian. And by fellow Whovians, if you wanted to be spoiled or not, is ridiculous and absurd. Because there have been situations where people don't want to be spoiled now, have been spoiled before. I, at one point in time, shut off the spoilers when it came to Bells of St. John's, as I said, and other things, because I just didn't want to know everything. But in this situation, I did want to know. And if everybody really wants to know, there was one real complete script that I read in Deep Breath, and the other ones I kind of skimmed through it because I really don't want to know everything there is about it. Because I just wanted to see them, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just have this to say to my friends: I love everybody. Everybody's awesome. I'm not mad at everybody, but I'm just kind of shocked why we have so much hatred for people who read some of the scripts. Now, I could see if they did a podcast and they didn't put spoiler in the title, or if they just ruined this experience for somebody. But people are really up in arms and pissed. They're pissed about this. They're pissed even if you comment against Doctor Who TV UK with the stupid nonsense spoiler-free program. And that is what I don't understand. I mean, going forward, there hasn't been podcasts in days from the Real Whovians cast. And going forward, we're not going to talk about anything that was talked about in the scripts. I'm not talking about it no more. It was done, but that's over. And let's just enjoy Series 8 of Doctor Who.
If I could just point out something, though, Doctor Who TV UK often gets mistaken for a legitimate news website, when in fact it's an opinion site. It's a bunch of young people that write opinion articles, often counterpointing each other. Like you said, one day there was one saying, "Hey, let's be spoiler free." The next day there was one saying, "Hey, why spoilers are cool." So I mean, it should never be taken as a news site. It's a fan website, and all they do is write silly articles. Half the time, they're not even really well written. So I mean, I would never take anything they say as.
But some people do, and that's the problem. Some people see that as they're part of the authority. They're part of whatever. They don't know better like we know. Okay, and then like to create a dissension, when you, like you said, they all write different articles that posted on the site. It's not the same person. So the idiot that writes spoiler free, it's considered for the whole entire site a campaign. And then when somebody else contributes to write an article, that counteracts it today. So why, like, there needs to be checks and balances. There needs to be, people need to like check and say, hey, if we're going to start this campaign, on the site, and then
all those are is two different opinions, basically, and that's what we have in our own group. Is we have one opinion that says it's okay to be spoiled. The other opinion is it's not okay to be spoiled. But neither one is a wrong or right thing. I mean, it's okay to have either side of that.
Opinions. Or three opinions, and the third opinion is sometimes, and it's okay not to be spoiled sometimes, because there are some of us that sometimes we don't want to be spoiled, and we were spoiled already. So there's like three different opinions, and nothing of the three. I mean, it's perfectly fine, and that's why I just kind of confused, like, with the dissension. Like, why is there a group or whatever? There's no groups. I see it as one unit. We're all Whovians.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's it. I mean, we don't really have any problems with each other. I mean, we just don't want to be spoiled. So the ones that have spoiled just have to be careful with what they say to the other people. And that's fair. I mean, that's
definitely fair. And like I said, like, people can hold on. Okay. I'm just gonna mute you for a second. Okay, thanks, Tim. Yeah, and look, the Real Whovians cast, you know what? I've seen how many people are getting upset by different spoilers and stuff like that. So there's not going to be any talk about the league scripts anymore. And I'm making that decision only because I just didn't realize how many people are, like, really upset by it. And I want it to be a fun show where people can come on.
Nobody's upset.
Nobody's.
No, I'm not.
Nobody's upset, you said? Oh, okay. I just want to have fun. I want all my buddies to be on the show, be happy with each other, and just talk about Doctor Who and classic episodes and everything, and even the regular episodes, and that's it. And that's the bottom line. And that's, things that can continue as planned. Interesting topics I wanted to talk about, Tim, and that is, we talked about this on the other cast. We were going to do a show on the point how they saw the Doctor as evil, just like we were going to do, like, with the Walking Dead cast. Is the government evil misunderstood, and just look at it from a point of view of a very interesting podcast we're going to do. We're also going to do a companion comparison. I was talking to Michael Shannon about it, comparing, like, the companions of the classic series with the current, their accomplishments and their faults. And there's a lot of different shows we're going to do, news on Series 8 or whatever. And I think that, we're also going to have the TARDIS. I keep talking about it, I know, for like over a year and a half. But TARDIS Travelers will debut at some point in time. And that show is going to basically be about either me going to see fellow Whovians or Whovians coming to me, and just us doing podcasts on the road. So, anything you want to add, Tim?
No, it's me.
Tim, you there? Okay, well, we're having audio problems, guys. I apologize. We're going to try to do podcasts tonight. It should be really, really interesting, what we talk about tonight. So let's just be united and not divided. And that's basically the overall message I wanted to get over to everybody. And let's not judge each other. I mean, let's just be the Whovians are the greatest fan base in the universe, okay? It is with this fan base come together from all different races, religions, ages, all different countries, everywhere, and just talk about our love for Doctor Who. And it's because of Doctor Who that we could all get together and talk about other things like we do in Everything Show and everything. So I'm very, very proud to be a Whovian, and I'm very, very proud and feel blessed that I have so many wonderful people on the Whovians cast that I've met over the years. So. Anything, Tim?
Likewise. Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm the same
So,
way.
all right.
It's cool to be part of a cool group.
We have a lot of fun, don't we? I think we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're going to have a lot of
I think
hard
we have a
hits
big lag.
because there's a lot of news coming up. So stay tuned. Tim? Yeah, there's a big leg. All right, guys. We'll do a podcast later. Take care. Bye for now.